One of my favorite stand-up comedians is Joe Rogan. I know that a lot of people don't take him seriously as a stand-up comedian, but dude is actually funny. Dude is actually funny. One of my favorite jokes from him was a joke that he made about someone breaking into their White House. He said something interesting before making the joke. He said, a lot of people think that there's some grand conspiracy. There's a cabal of evil geniuses that are pulling strings on everyone in America, but it's most likely that people are just dumb as fuck. I laughed because that's actually true. People are dumb as fuck. Think about it. Let's say there are people that are pulling strings on everyone in the world. How are they able to do that? How are they able to control 8 billion humans? Isn't it because we're stupid? The real problem is that people are stupid. The real problem isn't that there are evil people that are controlling the world, that are keeping humanity away from the truth, that are lying to everyone, that are manipulating everyone. No, the real problem is that people are dumb as fuck. I don't think people realize just how stupid they are. Because we think that we're super smart. Like, no, we're very, very stupid. We're easy to manipulate. We're easy to control. We don't know how to get along. We don't know how to love one another. We don't know how to do things that will benefit us in the long run. We're selfish. We only care about ourselves. We don't see things as they are. We don't understand what is going on in the world. We don't know what we're doing. But we think we're smart. No. People are dumb as fuck. That is why the world is the way that it is today. The world is not the way that it is today because there are people that are controlling the world that are evil. No, that's not the reason why things are the way that they are. Think about it. You don't live with these evil people that are controlling everything in the world. You live with your friends, you live with your family. You live with ordinary people that are just like you. You don't live with this cabal of evil geniuses that are controlling everything. No, you live with normal people, but you can't even get along with them. You don't even love them. You don't even care about them. You don't even help them. So why should the people that have power help us? Why should they care about us if we don't even care about ourselves? The real problem is us. We should stop lying to ourselves and we should stop blaming the wrong people. We should stop blaming those that are rich. Oh, they are selfish, that this and that. We're selfish too. We should stop blaming the devil. It's the devil. No, it's not the devil. It's us. We should stop saying that just hiding the truth from us. What will we do with the truth? What do you think will happen if they told us what's really going on? People will start fighting. We shouldn't even be trusted. We suck. Should we be trusted with the truth? Do you really think that if we really knew what's going on, we'll do the right things? Or we'll just start fighting? We'll just start unnecessary wars over stupid shit? People just have to understand that they suck. They're not as intelligent as they think they are. They are very, very stupid. They are very, very selfish. Human beings think that they're good. They think that they care about other people. They really care about making this world better. No, you care about yourself. You're selfish. That's the reason why we fail to help one another. That is the reason why we're failing to actually love one another. We're selfish. The real problem is in the people that are controlling the world. Trust me, if we loved one another, if we were not stupid, if we were not selfish, they would not be able to control us. The problem is us, and we cannot change the things that are making us do evil things about ourselves. We just can't. These things are part of us. As a human, you have to be selfish to survive. You know, you are just an animal. You must be selfish to survive. There are things that you must not understand in order to survive. If you are a Christian, there are things that you must not understand in order to survive. You're not supposed to understand things that are going to make you go like, wait, something's wrong with my religion. No, you are actually supposed to be ignorant so that you will remain Christian. Because if you've really opened your eyes and saw the world as it really is, you will not be a Christian anymore. And you're not interested in not being a Christian. You want to be a Christian. You are benefiting a lot from being a Christian, so you must be ignorant. If you are an atheist, same thing. We're not interested in truth. We're interested in survival as people. Think about it. If those people that are controlling everything, if those people that are running the world decided to choose you to join them, do you think that you would care about humanity? Do you think that you would care about helping people, or you just care about yourself? You just be happy that they chose you. Think about it. The people that are not doing as well as you, how do you treat them? Do you care about them? Do you really help them when they need your help? Do you treat them as your equal? Or you think that they're below you? Isn't that how the people that are controlling everything are treating us? They're not treating us that way because they are worse than we are. They just have a lot of power. The truth is, humanity sucks. We can't change that about ourselves. People say that I mustn't say that there is no hope for humanity. I mustn't say that we can't change. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that the end game is going to be good? Humanity will be holding hands. Dude, look at how humans are fighting with one another each and every day. Look at all the racists that exist in this world, sexists that exist in this world. Look at all the homophobic people that exist in, like, we can't change. No matter how hard we try, it's just not possible. The problem is us. When you really think about it, the highest level of enlightenment involves antinatalism. There has to be a recognition of the fact that humanity is flawed. Humanity is flawed. We should stop lying to ourselves. We should stop telling us that it's the devil that's making us do evil things. Some people are possessed by demons. Some people are mentally sick. That is why they are doing fucked up things. No. humanity is flawed. If we decided to do some science experiment on monkeys, we took them and put them in another planet, tried to alter their DNA a little bit, and they kept on fighting. They never knew how to get along. What would be the best thing to do? Because think about it. We're interested in having a better experience as sentient beings. Those monkeys will be interested in having a good experience. They wouldn't be interested in fighting. They will be fighting just because they are retarded, because we did something that made them retarded. So the best thing to do in that situation would be to get rid of them. Just understand that we failed. When you look at humans, you can see that something is wrong. We can't get along. We're supposed to be able to be getting along right now, because life is easy. We're not supposed to fight for our survival anymore. We're not. I don't care about getting attacked by a lion right now. I don't care about getting attacked by wild dogs. I don't care about getting attacked by snakes. We don't have real problems that we're dealing with. The only problems that we're dealing with are the problems that we're causing for ourselves because we're stupid, because we're flawed, because we're selfish, because we don't love one another. So really, the highest level of enlightenment involves antinatalism. It involves recognizing that humanity is flawed, and the best thing that we can do is stop making new humans, because that is not necessary. You are just making new humans to suffer. That is exactly what you are doing. You're just not conscious enough to realize that that is what you're doing. There's a certain level of consciousness. Once you reach that level of consciousness, you actually realize how flawed humanity is. You stop wanting to play these stupid games that humans are playing because you're too conscious. You are realizing that now, man, the games that human beings are playing are actually stupid. You are too conscious to love the games that human beings are playing. And they're going to be saying that, this person is just sick. Because they don't realize that you are more conscious than them. You see, it's because they expect humans to be the same. They expect humans to feel the same, to see things the same way. So if you see things differently, they think that something is wrong with you. Maybe you're just too conscious. I mean, imagine if you were supposed to live like a cat. Like you had the consciousness of a human, but you were supposed to live. You're supposed to be a cat. What do you think would happen? Do you think you'll be happy as a cat if you had the consciousness of a human? Some people are just too conscious, man. They're too conscious to enjoy being human. You know, they are recognizing that there are some things that are wrong with humans. No, they can see that no, something is not right. Human beings are suffering, and they're not suffering because there are people that are controlling the world that want them to suffer. No, they're suffering because they are idiots. It has nothing to do with people that are keeping the truth away from us. It has everything to do with us. If we are really interested in freeing ourselves and we are intelligent enough, we'll be able to free ourselves. We'll be able to do things that are going to make us happy, things that are actually going to make this world better for us. Not for the people that we think are controlling everything, but for us. We'll figure out what really matters to us. But now we keep on failing. So really, what do you think is going to happen? Do you genuinely think that humans one day are going to become woke? At the same time, they're just going to become woke and be like, you know what? This world is not working. We have suffered. Let's now try to do what is right. Let's now try to love one another. People who are racist will be saying, let's stop being racist. Let's stop hating other races. People who are homophobic will stop hating gay people. They'll realize that, you know what? These people are born the way that they are. Let them be how they want to be. Whatever makes them happy. It's none of my business. I can't be controlling other people, because the moment I convince myself that I'm better, I know better, I understand other people, I understand how human beings should be, even though I didn't create them, the moment I'll start causing problems, I will easily cause problems, because I will want to control them. I will want, them to be like me, because I will convince myself that they are insane, they're sick, something is wrong with them. You see? Christians will realize that people who don't believe in our God do not believe in our God because maybe they were not indoctrinated. Maybe they feel like our God is evil, but we shouldn't be judging them. We shouldn't even be trying to control them. We shouldn't feel like the government should implement our laws that are in the Bible. Don't do this, don't do that. Maybe we should allow them to be free. We will go to heaven, so what's the problem? Besides, why should we be trying to control things that God can control? If people don't want to be part of this experience anymore, they don't want to be part of this experience anymore, we shouldn't be telling ourselves that God said this and that. God hates it when a person chooses when they're going to end things. We shouldn't be telling ourselves that God hates gay people. We shouldn't be telling ourselves that God does not want people to abort, stuff like that. No, let's just live our lives. This experience is temporary. There's really not much to fight for. We just have to spread love. If we are right, we're going to end up in heaven. We will have given humanity a chance to accept Jesus. But we shouldn't be fighting with them. But that will never happen. We'll always be fighting. We'll always be having problems. Because we suck. Because we are flawed. You have to realize that there will never be a point where humanity will be like, you know what? We're choosing peace. No more fighting. We're choosing peace. We're choosing love. We're choosing truth. No, that will never ever happen. So this world is like a torture chamber, really. Because human beings cannot even get along, and they are their worst enemy. Because they're the ones that be causing problems here. They're not just causing problems for themselves, but for other sentient beings because of their ignorance, because they're operating at a very, very low level of awareness, and because they're flawed. So we must understand that antinatalism is the highest level of enlightenment, because you realize that no, something is wrong with humanity for real. Humanity is flawed. In order to get rid of suffering once and for all, human beings must understand that about themselves, and they must stop reproducing. Because even if I'm a good person, even if I love other people, it does not mean that if I bring a child into this world, that child is going to be a good person. That child is going to love other people. The child might end up being a psychopath. And I cannot guarantee that that child is going to have a good life. I cannot guarantee that. Me believing that that child is going to have a good life will be me lying to myself. Because human beings are very good at bullshitting themselves. So I'll just be lying to myself just to feel better. No, the truth is, humanity is flawed. And we must understand that if we continue with this cycle of reproduction, no problem will be solved. It's not possible. This is not me giving up. There's nothing to do with giving up. I'm tough. I'm still fighting. So this is not me giving up. This is me realizing that no, there is no hope for humanity. We just have to stop bringing more people here, and that's it. That's how we solve our problems. We do not solve our problems by lying to ourselves. No, because there are people who think that antinatalists have given up. No, they did not give up. They just realized that the best solution is to stop creating more humans, because it's humans that are flawed. You have to understand that even if we were given a heaven, we'll turn it into hell. The problem is in the planet itself. You see, the problem is in that there isn't enough resources. There isn't enough land. There isn't enough money. The problem is that humans are selfish. They only care about themselves. They will always find a way to make this experience hard. You see, humans will always find a way to make this experience hard. That's why I'm saying that even if you took a group of people and put them in a perfect place where they have everything that they want, they will end up fighting. They will end up having problems. They will not be able to get along because humans are flawed. That's the real problem. The real problem is in that we are here on Earth, and Earth itself is a prison. It is, but the real prison is our minds. It's what we were told to believe, how we were told to think, the way that we see the world, the way that we see each other as people. Thank you all, guys.